Why do we hate ourselves so much? So a few days ago, I was playing PUBG with my Ukrainian friend. Yeah, I played it terribly. I would miss every single bullet. I got shot millions of times, and we had to restart the game many, many times because of me. And my friend was perfect, was wonderful at this game. And instead of saying, well, I guess I'm tired, I am losing my concentration, it's been a long day, it's like the midnight, or saying, well, I don't play this game often, that's why I'm not that good at it, like, let it go. I started criticizing myself so much. Like, every time I got shot, I was like, oh, yeah, of course, you cannot play. Of course, you are the only person who misses the bullet. You cannot hold a gun in your hands. You cannot shoot. You cannot kill this person. You cannot this and that. And every time I missed a shot, I was like, okay, my friend is probably thinking, what a loser. She's a terrible player. She's this and that and that. But my friend, bless him, is very calm in general. Like, he's very understanding. He didn't react. He's like, well, you missed the bullet. That was kind of stupid, but that's okay. Let's play again. I enjoy playing with you, you know? And I realized that I'm so judgmental and so toxic to myself just for being a human. What do you mean your friend will not like you for losing a game? It's just a game, first of all. Secondly, you cannot be perfect at everything. I criticized myself so much that it literally spoiled my mood at the end of the game. As you can see, my self-esteem got not only to the floor, but literally to the ground level of the earth. I judge myself for everything, literally everything. I want to be the perfect, absolutely perfect version of myself. I absolutely understand that it's impossible. It's impossible to be perfect, but at the same time, I cannot stop this thought process, yeah? And you know, I realized that it doesn't come just like that. This judgmental behavior in your head cannot come like that. Like, the children don't know that they have to criticize themselves that much, right? It comes to you from your parents or from your friends or from your environment, from your teachers. And I can see that all that perfectionism got projected on our lives. Yeah, with my brother, we also have my parents' words or thoughts in our heads now. So every time we fail, we're like, you didn't do enough. You have to work harder. And I can understand my mom and dad. They want the best from their life and they want the best for their children. That's why they want us to work harder and be the best versions of ourselves. But sometimes it's just really destroying us. And I don't blame them for that. That's just their personality. They didn't notice how they did that. But I'm glad that I notice it now and I can work on that. And then your teachers who say if you get a bad grade, you're a bad person, you're stupid, you're this and that. No, no. There's so many intelligent people who got terrible grades in the school because they just didn't like the system, maybe, you know? I mean, I also was not the smartest kid in the school, even though I tried so hard. But right now I'm achieving so many things, like I'm going higher and higher and I feel unstoppable and I feel smart and all of that. And it proves one more time that these stupid teachers, they don't determine who you are. They don't determine how smart you are. And all those stereotypes, like if you're a girl, you have to cook. If you don't cook, you're not good enough. Or if you're a man, you have to earn millions in a year. If you don't earn that much, you're not a good man. Or you have to save your family, you have to protect your family, you have to do this and this and this, you have to have a car, an apartment, and this and this. All of that is so toxic, is so criticizing, so judgmental. I used this word so much, but that's literally this. You have to realize where it comes from and change it. And this perfectionism, this judgment is projected on every single area of my life, and I cannot live a calm life, I realized. Of course, on the one hand, it's great because I achieved so many things. Like, partially that's why I traveled to Spain, because I was judging myself for not learning enough. So I learned so much that I was able to go to Spain and work there and study there. I meet incredible people. I have an incredible job. And this all is because I never stop at being good. I want to be perfect. Yes, that's great. But at the same time, this toxic productivity is terrible. This is terrible. I'm critical to myself to the level that when I don't clean my room enough, I'm calling myself a pig. in my head, you know, like, oh, of course you didn't clean your room. And you know, the most interesting part is that I would never say such bad things to another person. Like, I would never call my best friend a pig, or any person a pig, for not cleaning enough. I would say, well, you were tired. Of course, that's fine. Or, well, you have so much on your plate right now. You cannot clean your room. Let me help you to do that. I'm so understanding towards other people, but not towards myself. When it comes to myself, I'm like, these are all excuses, girl. Mm-mm. You were not tired. You were just lazy. You're procrastinating 24/7. And I realized that I cannot live like that. I'm killing myself every day for that. If I criticize myself for sitting too much in my phone, for watching videos for too long, for eating too much sweets, for not going out, for not training enough, for not sleeping enough, for not having a perfect schedule, for not having a perfect evening and morning routine, for not eating healthy completely for 100%, for not being a loving child, for not being a loving sister, for not calling my cousins every single month or every single week, for not being a nice friend because I don't talk to every single friend like all the time. I cannot text them all the time. For not being a nice worker, a nice teacher, for not preparing the materials for my students 24/7, for not everything. For not having a perfect body, for not being soft enough, for being too soft, not being strong enough, being too strong, not resilient enough, too resilient, not being patient enough, too patient, not being generous enough, too generous, and then I ask myself, why am I burned out? Oh, really? I wonder why. I have no idea why you're burned out, girl. It will spoil your life every single day, and you will get burned out or even depressed eventually because you feel that you are not enough. So please, if you are like that as well, please, you have to notice that and you have to work on that and you have to finally treat yourself as you treat other people, as nice as you treat other people. You would never say such bad things to others, right? But you can say these things to yourself. Why? Why? If you make mistakes, understand why you made these mistakes, and then go ahead, try again, again and again and again. You are the only person who will stay with you until the very end, until your death. So you have to keep this person no matter what, and you have to take care of that person. That's so difficult to do, actually. That's so difficult.